Hi, I'm here with Laura Lynn today, and we're going to be talking about inflammation.
Yes, inflammation, what is it? It is the body's natural response, usually due to an infection or an injury.
So I've heard about a couple types of inflammation. One of those would be acute inflammation, like if you've done something like had a cut or sprained an ankle. Have you ever done that?
Yep, definitely. I have recently slammed my finger in a car door.
Oh, ouch. I remember that.
Yeah.
So usually the symptoms of an acute inflammation are things like swelling, red, warm to the touch, some level of pain, and then it improves over a short amount of time. Can you tell me about another type of inflammation?
Yes, chronic inflammation is when the body's immune system goes a little haywire and forgets to shut off that, or it has something is irritating it and it doesn't shut off that inflammatory response, which can be harmful to the healthy tissues. And so chronic can happen over the course of several weeks to months and even years. So the longer it goes on, the more harmful it can be to the body.
Right. So it's kind of sending like the wrong signals and attacking the healthy tissues, and it can also lead to chronic diseases.
Yep, that's correct. Yep.
Okay. So you've heard that 80% of your immune system resides in your gut, and that's why it's so important for your microbiome. It could play a role in the inflammation and inflammatory diseases. The state of your diverse gut bacteria is always changing in the way you eat, the supplements you take, medications, stress, sleep, lots of lifestyle things can have a positive or negative influence on your microbiome.
Yeah, a lot of things, some things we can control, some things we can't control. Sometimes of life are just more stressful than others, but we can choose how to manage that stress or what we eat or how active we are, definitely.
So there could be a connection between the diversity of your gut bacteria and inflammation. And with the fermented foods you eat, that can give you some good diversity in your bacteria in your gut. But what about Flourish?
Flourish is a guarantee. I like to ferment a lot of things at my house too, but I'm not sure what's in there. It's kind of a heritage type of, I'm not sure what's in those kefir grains, but we know exactly what's in Flourish and how concentrate or how many CFUs are in each dose. And 11 strains is just a nice, from 5 different families, it's a lot.
It is, it's amazing. If you look at some of the foods that you eat, if they are fermented and labeled, it may say that there's a couple of strains, maybe 1, 2, 3 at most a lot of the times. And with that too, sometimes you're consuming extra sugar or calories, something like that. So Flourish, I think, is a great way to every day make sure that you are taking that dose and getting those good bacteria in your gut and populating and crowding out the bad bacteria and kind of helping to either prevent some things like inflammation or to help support your immune system.
Yeah, it's a great guarantee, and it's so easy to do. Our family takes it right away in the morning, but sometimes if someone's feeling a little off, we just add another dose in the afternoon or evening. And it's not something that can be toxic. You can't have too much. You might have a few side effects like some loose stools or some gas, but you can't ever do anything harmful by having too much.
Right, that's exactly
So
right.
other ways we could support our body's natural inflammatory response is eating a diet rich in colorful foods. Dark leafy greens, berries, those dark rich purples and blues, salmon, avocado, a lot of tasty things can also be helpful to our body's inflammatory response.
Yeah, those are all really great things. They're not anything too out of the ordinary. So, eat the rainbow and make sure it's, the more whole natural foods. Diet, we'll always talk about that, how important diet is, along with taking Flourish too.
Yeah, gut health is a series of choices, and an easy one is Flourish.
Right. Thanks so much for joining us today, and cheers to good gut health.
Cheers.